I would like to share with you now about how the work that we're doing here at Cornerstone has affected the life of refugee families. There's one family I would like to talk about is my dear friend Azar. Azar is from Iraq. She's a single mom in her 30s, and she was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor. During this time that she lived here in Hilliard, I had an opportunity to meet Azar one day as she came with someone else who was in need of some financial help, and she came to translate for this lady. After our meeting that day, I had an opportunity to pray, and it was really Azar who heard the words that I was praying. It created in her a desire to know more. She found ways to come back, not as a translator, but herself coming because she was curious. She found ways to connect with us, and we began to become friends, and as well as the other women in our church too, began to come alongside her because we realized as a single mom with 2 children, an inoperable brain tumor, she was really in need of someone to walk life out with her. So we began to share the gospel with her. And the good news is today Azar is a follower of Jesus Christ. And the great news is after that, Jesus began to minister to her through a dream. She had a dream one night that Jesus came and touched her and said, "Just rest, I'm going to heal you." She said, who is this in the dream? And he said, "It's me, it's Jesus, and I'm healing you." She said her room was filled with a bright light. This was just recently because it was only last week that she had her doctor's appointment to go back for an MRI. We were all praying and waiting to hear from the doctor the good news. And certainly when the doctor called, he said, "I don't know how to tell you this, but the brain tumor is gone. There's no sign of a brain tumor. There's no sign that there ever was a tumor there." Although we know that there was because previous reports and MRIs showed that there was. So miraculously, God has healed Azar. She is so excited. This is a story she wants everyone to know. We want to tell everyone. She's anxious to tell her friends and her family, even back in Iraq, what God has done for her. So working along the lives of refugees in our community, we are their friends. We just show up. We become relational. God does all the work. We share the gospel with them when the opportunity arises, but we walk with them through life. I love the verse, "Not only do I share the gospel with you, but my very life." And it was through that God really spoke to Azar. And today she's a believer, and she's also been healed from brain cancer. It doesn't get any better than that.